All right, guys, let's do a quick fantasy check-in on the Portland Trailblazers. It's more of the same for this team. Damian Lillard's the 10th ranked player over the last 2 weeks, just doing what he does. I think that's relatively commonplace. It's what you should be expecting from him on an ongoing basis. But a guy who is disappointing, I guess, is CJ McCollum. He is averaging 21 points per game over these last 7 games, but still is outside the top 90, mainly because his free throws are down at 79%. His assists are well down, only 2.4 per game. He's never been a high rebounder or a high steals guy, and I wouldn't be expecting CJ to return to top 30 or top 40 value. I think he is an outside the top 50 sort of a player. There will be an improvement in his free throw percentage. So if there's any trade offer that comes in with someone assuming he's going to be a top 50 guy and you can get a top 50 player back, I would be doing that. The Chief Al-Farouq Aminu's in a nice little top 100 run at the moment. 10 and 7.5 for Aminu, 1.1 steals, 1.3 threes, but he's shooting 47%. So we know that that's going to dip, and that's going to push him to be the 160th ranked player for a period of time, and then he'll get hot again. We know this. We know he can be a 12-team league guy, but there are significant ups and downs with him. While Zach Collins started off the season really hot, is not that anymore. I think that's pretty clear to everybody that he is not a 12 or 14 team league guy, but I love this guy long term. He is a top 100 player at some point in the next 2 seasons, I believe. The numbers have really, really dipped off from him recently. Mo Harkless, we've seen a surge back from Mo. He started the last 2 games, played 30 minutes 2 games ago, but with Evan Turner back, it went back to minutes in the mid-20s. Now he is that 1-1 sort of a threat, a shot-blocking wing who can get steals and hit threes, and that's where he can have some value in fantasy. But I think you're looking at him more as a 14 to 16 team league player more than anything else. While Yusuf Nurkic, the free throws are dipping a little bit, but still sitting at over 72%, which has been a real detriment to his game in previous seasons. He's putting up strong numbers, 14 and 9 with a steal, with a block, and those block numbers have some pretty significant room to grow. Not much else happening. We're not seeing anything from Anthony Simons or from Gary Trent Jr., and that was to be expected on a team like this with Nick Stauskas and Seth Curry taking up those bench guard roles for the Portland Trailblazers.